Hi, I'm Joe Sullivan, sports editor of the Boston Globe, sitting in for Bob Ryan, and this is Globe 10.0. With me is Chad Finn from Boston.com, touching all the bases. Chad, we saw that Adrian Gonzalez option was picked up by the Padres, and he's going to play at least, we think, part of a season for them. But the Padres admitted, after discussions with Gonzalez's agent, that they're not going to be able to re-sign him. This guy is going to be playing for someone different, certainly in 2012, but maybe even 2011. And what if your Boston Red Sox, Chad, had a chance to get Adrian Gonzalez? Tell us what you think.
I think that would be a pretty good idea, Joe. Adrian Gonzalez is as good a hitter as there is in the National League, not named Albert Pujols. You look at his numbers playing in Petco, horrible hitter's park. He has great numbers there, and on the road his numbers are otherworldly. Last 2 years, 48 home runs combined on the road. He's a born Fenway hitter, left-handed hitter, hits the left field. In his prime, he's still only 28 years old. The Padres can't afford him. He's looking for $20 million a year. Their payroll's around 60. That's 1/3 of their payroll. They're not going to be able to do that. And so he's going to be playing elsewhere, somewhere, either with this season or certainly next season.
So we give him Casey Kelly and we get Adrian Gonzalez? Is that what we want to do?
Well, here's the thing. The Red Sox have redundancy in their minor league system now. They have Kelly and Anthony Renato as top pitching prospects. They have Anthony Rizzo and Lars Anderson at first base. They have Reddick and Kalish in the outfield. So they can make a trade for an elite player without gutting their farm system. And I think it's going to be a steep price no matter when they trade for him. It's going to be a very, very steep price. But this is one of those guys where it's worth it. It's worth it to take that gamble of giving up 3 or 4 really top legitimate prospects.
So he's a born Fenway hitter because of his inside-out swing in Fenway. And,
power to left, yep.
Power to left. And let's look. There's 2 things that are a problem here. What happens to Kevin Youkilis if you get Gonzalez to play first base? You just throw him over to third base and you think it will live happily ever after?
He sounds like he prefers third base, although I guess it depends on the day you ask him about it. But
yeah, I was going to say, I've read the opposite.
Yeah, he doesn't have a choice. Let's put it that way. If they can get a guy like Gonzalez and secure themselves at the corner infield positions for 3 or 4 or 5 years, they'll do it, and Youkilis will have to be happy with it.
Well, here's the other thing. You know, if you had to pick what a major problem is with the Red Sox this season, why they didn't make the playoffs, scoring runs was not one of them.
No, it was not.
Offense was not a problem. So couldn't money be better spent, time be better spent on other aspects of this team?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're pretty much set with starting pitching for better or worse because their 2 best pitchers are relatively cheap, and their 2 highest paid pitchers aren't going anywhere because they're coming off down years, talking about John Lackey and Josh Beckett. You're also losing possibly Beltre, possibly Victor Martinez, so you're going to have to replace that production. Gonzalez is a guy any team would want, and that's the bottom line with him.
So there you go. Empty out the bank account and the minor league system and bring Adrian Gonzalez to Boston.